Hello and welcome again. Welcome to a new edition of Vaughan and Vivo, Vaughan Live. Me, that's my name, Richard Vaughan, and I'm here to teach you English. You're here to learn English, and together we are going to create an interesting symbiosis. Yes, we are going to learn together. We're going to achieve results together. We are going to accomplish a lot of important objectives together. Yes, every day you have me here several times during the day, which means you have no excuse but to begin learning, finally, de una vez para todos, o por todos, to begin learning this silly language, the English language. And today, like other days recently, I have two very interesting guests, dos invitados muy especiales, singulares. Yes, they are bilingual. They speak two languages, English and Spanish perfectly. They are Spanish, but they speak English. And sitting on my right is a young man who is 9.5 years old. 9.5 years old. And his name is Alex. How are you, Alex?
Good.
Are you glad to be here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Are you a young man or a young woman?
Depends.
I'm
a young man.
Okay, are you sitting?
Yes, I am sitting.
Yes, I am. Are you sitting next to me or next to the cameraman?
I am sitting next to you.
Are you sitting on my right or on my left?
I am sitting on your left.
And what's her name?
I mean on your right. And her name is Christina.
Is she your sister?
Yes, she is.
Is it easy or difficult to get along with her?
Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's difficult.
Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's difficult. All right. Christina, how are you?
Good.
You're cute. Yeah. What color are your eyes?
Blue.
Blue. What color are your brother's eyes?
Blue.
How many eyes do you have?
2.
How many eyes does your brother have?
2.
How many ears does your brother have?
2.
Ask me how many eyes my wife has.
How many eyes does your wife has?
Does your wife have?
How many eyes does your wife have?
How many eyes does my wife have? My wife has 2 eyes like you. Ask me if my wife is Spanish.
Is your wife Spanish?
Yes, she is. Is your father Spanish?
Yes.
He is.
He is.
Is your father here?
Yes.
He is.
He is.
Is your father over there?
Yes, he is.
Is your father watching us?
Yes, he is.
Is your father nervous?
I don't know.
Are you nervous?
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit. Do you think your brother is nervous?
A little bit.
Nah, he looks perfectly calm, perfectly in control of the situation. Is that true?
Partially true.
Partially true. Okay, now, do you live in Spain?
No.
Where do you live?
I live in Orlando, Florida.
In Orlando, Florida. Is that in the south of the United States, in the southeast, or in the northwest?
Southeast.
Is Orlando a humid climate or a dry climate?
Humid climate.
It's a humid climate. How many years have you been living in Orlando?
4 or 5.
For 4 or 5 years. Were you born in Orlando?
No.
You weren't. Was your sister born in Orlando?
No.
No, she wasn't.
No, she wasn't.
No, she wasn't. I can't hear you.
No, she wasn't.
All right. Were you born in Madrid?
No, I wasn't.
Were you born in Barcelona?
No, I wasn't.
Were you born in Galicia?
No, I wasn't.
Were you born in Andalusia?
No, I wasn't.
Were you born in Berrocalejo?
No, I wasn't.
Were you born in Móstoles?
No, I wasn't.
Were you born in Medina del Campo?
No, I wasn't.
Were you born in Gómez Narro?
No, I wasn't.
Well, where were you born?
In Italy.
I was?
I was born in Italy.
In Italy? Oh. Were you born in Naples?
No.
I wasn't.
I wasn't.
Were you born in Tuscany?
No, I wasn't.
Were you born in Milan?
No, I wasn't.
Were you born in Venice?
Yes, I was.
Really? You were born in Venice? Wow. All right. Were your parents living in Venice at that time?
Yes, they were.
All right. Okay, was your sister born in Venice too?
No, she wasn't.
Were you born in Italy?
No.
No, I wasn't.
No,
I
I
wasn't.
wasn't.
No te oigo.
No, I wasn't.
Good. Ahora quiero que hables con decisión, resolución, fortaleza, okay? Now, were you born in Spain?
No, I wasn't.
Were you born in Florida?
No, I wasn't.
So, were you born in Italy? No?
No, I wasn't.
What country were you born in?
North America.
Ah, North America, but not in Florida.
No.
Were you born in New York?
No.
Where were you born?
Um,
Were you born in Texas?
no.
Where was she born?
In Arizona, Phoenix.
You were born in Arizona, Phoenix. Phoenix, Arizona. Is Phoenix the capital of Texas or the capital of Arizona? Do you know?
Arizona?
Yes. Now, is Orlando the capital of Florida?
Yes.
No, it isn't. Is Orlando the capital?
No, it isn't.
Ask your brother, what city is the capital of Florida?
What
city?
What city is the capital of Florida? Tallahassee.
Tallahassee. Okay, ask him what city is the most important in Florida.
What's the most
Important city?
important city in Florida? Depends what you're talking about.
For population.
Miami.
Good. Ask him what the most important city is in Spain.
What is the most important
City?
city in Spain? Madrid.
Madrid is the most important. Ask him what the best football team is in Spain.
What is the most
The best.
What's the best football team in Spain? Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Okay. Ask him who the best English teacher is in Spain.
Who is the most
The best.
Who is the best teacher in Spain?
English teacher.
English teacher. Richard?
Yes, me. Yeah? Me. Do you agree?
Yes.
All right. And ask her if her English is better than her Spanish.
Is your English better than your Spanish? Yes.
All right. Is this a pen?
Yes.
It is. Repeat.
Yes, it is.
Is this a microphone?
Yes, it is.
Is this a table?
Yes, it is.
Is this a watch?
Yes, it is.
Is it on my left wrist or on my right wrist?
On your left.
Tell your brother to tell me to take off my watch. Tell him.
Tell him to take off his watch. Can you take off your watch?
What am I doing?
Taking off
You
your
are?
watch.
Complete sentence.
You are taking off your watch.
All right, tell her to tell me to put it in my shirt pocket.
Tell him to put it in his shirt pocket. Can you put it in your shirt pocket?
What am I doing?
Putting it in your
You
shirt
are?
pocket. You are putting it in your shirt pocket.
Have I put it in my pocket yet?
No,
Not yet?
not yet.
Have I put it in my pocket yet?
Yes.
You have.
Yes, you have.
All right, good. Now, am I looking at you or at the lights?
You're looking at me.
Are you speaking to me or to your brother?
To you.
Am I touching my nose or my ear?
Your nose.
Okay, you're touching.
You're touching your nose.
And now?
You're touching the microphone.
And now?
You're touching your elbow.
Which elbow am I touching?
Your left.
Your left elbow. How many elbows do I have?
2.
All right, am I using my elbow now?
Yes.
How am I using my elbow? What am I doing with my arm?
You're moving it.
In what way? Am I bending my left arm or my right arm?
Your left.
Repeat, you're bending.
You're bending your left arm.
Now, am I bending my finger or my arm?
Your finger.
He's laughing, okay. Is this my index finger or my middle finger? Is this my index finger or my middle finger?
Your index
Finger. Okay, and what's this?
Your thumb.
How many thumbs do I have?
2.
How many thumbs do you have?
2.
Can I see them? Yeah? Are your thumbs bigger or smaller than mine?
Smaller.
Why?
Because I'm younger than you.
You're younger than me. Yes? Okay. Are you a little younger or a lot younger than me?
A little younger.
Sorry?
A little younger.
A little younger. Is she a little younger or a lot younger than me?
A lot younger.
Okay, good. How old is your sister?
7.
And how old am I?
I don't know.
You don't know. Am I over 60 or under 60?
Under 60.
Am I over 50 or under 50?
Over 50.
Okay, so I'm between 50 and 60 in your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do I look old or do I look young?
I don't know.
She's very diplomatic, okay? Not bad, she's very diplomatic. Okay, good. Now, am I lifting the microphone or the cup?
The microphone.
Yes, am I holding it in my left hand or in my right hand?
Your left.
You're holding it?
You're holding it with your left hand.
Good, okay, good. Now, am I rolling my sleeve down or rolling it up?
You are rolling your sleeve down.
Am I buttoning my sleeve or buttoning my shirt?
You're buttoning your sleeve.
How many sleeves do I have?
2.
All right, tell me to roll down my left sleeve.
Roll it down your left sleeve.
What does she want me to do?
She wants you to roll down your left sleeve.
She wants me to roll down my left sleeve. You say it with so much energy and impact. What am I doing?
You are rolling down your left sleeve.
Have I buttoned it yet?
No, you haven't.
Okay, well tell her to tell me to button my left sleeve.
Can you tell him to button his left sleeve?
Oh, you speak so quietly, I can't hear you.
Can you button your left sleeve,
Please?
please?
What am I doing?
You're buttoning your left sleeve.
Am I using my right hand or my left hand to button my left sleeve?
Your right hand.
You're using my right hand. Okay, now, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Left-handed.
Really? And is your brother left-handed or right-handed?
I don't know.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed,
Yes.
and so is she.
Ah, she's right-handed. You told me you were left-handed. When you write, do you use your right hand or your left hand?
My right.
So, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Ask me if I'm right-handed or left-handed.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed. Ask me if my sister is left-handed or right-handed.
Is your sister right-handed or left-handed?
She's right-handed. Ask me if my wife is left-handed.
Is your wife left-handed?
No, she's not. She's right-handed. Where's my watch?
Your watch is, I don't know.
You don't know. Ask your sister where my watch is.
Where is his watch? I don't know.
Somebody told me to put it in my pocket. Is it in my shirt pocket or in my trouser pocket?
Your shirt pocket.
All right, well, tell me to take it out.
Can you take it out of your shirt pocket, please?
I can't hear him. What does he want me to do?
He wants you to take the watch out of your shirt pocket.
What am I doing?
You're taking the watch out of your shirt pocket.
Okay, now, am I holding it in my left hand or in my right hand?
You're holding it in your right hand.
Yes. Is this an expensive watch or a cheap watch?
Depends if it's made of silver or metal.
Ask me what this watch is made of.
What is the watch made of?
It's made of silver.
Yes, it is an expensive watch.
All right. Do you have a watch?
No.
Does your sister normally wear a watch?
No.
Ask me if I wear this watch every day.
Do you wear that watch every day?
Yes, I do. Ask me why I wear it.
Why do you wear the watch?
Because I need to know the time. Ask me why I need to know the time.
Do you know?
Ask me why I need to know the time.
Why do you need to know the time?
Because I'm a busy person. Okay? Now, I'm going to say things, and you ask me why. All right? I'm not happy.
Why aren't you happy?
I'm not happy because I don't have a job. Why?
Why don't you
Why don't you have?
Why don't you have a job?
I don't have a job because I can't find a job.
And why can't you find a job?
I can't find a job because nobody wants to hire me.
Why does nobody want to hire you?
Okay. Oh, perfect. Or why doesn't anybody?
Why doesn't anybody want to hire you?
Because I'm not qualified to do anything.
Why aren't you qualified to do anything?
Because I don't know how to do anything.
Why don't you know how to do anything?
Because I don't have an education.
Why don't you have an education?
I don't have an education because I didn't go to school.
Why didn't you go to school?
I didn't go to school because I couldn't go to school.
And why couldn't you go to school?
I couldn't go to school because I had to work.
Why did you have to work?
I had to work because my father couldn't work.
And why couldn't your father work?
My father couldn't work because he couldn't find a job.
Why couldn't he find a job?
Because he wasn't qualified.
And why wasn't he qualified?
Because he didn't have an education.
Why didn't he have an education?
Because he didn't know how to do anything.
And why and how and
Why
didn't he know how to do anything?
All right, the same story. Now, continue. Ask why. This isn't an elephant. Why?
Because...
No. Repeat. Ask me why. This isn't an elephant.
Why isn't it an elephant?
Repeat. Why isn't that?
Why isn't that an elephant?
Because it's a pen. Come on. Can't you see it's a pen? Not an elephant. Okay. I'm not standing.
Why aren't you standing?
Because I'm sitting. Okay.
Why are you sitting?
Because I'm on television. I prefer to sit on television. When you're on television, do you prefer to sit or stand?
I prefer to sit.
You prefer to sit. How many times has your brother been on television?
I don't know.
How many times has your sister been on television?
Once.
Just once?
This is the second time.
This is the second time? No? Is this your second time or your third time?
My third time.
All right. Were you on television in Spain or in Florida?
In Florida.
Okay, all right. So, and you were born in Arizona, in Phoenix, is that right? Do you remember Phoenix?
No.
No? How old were you when you went to Florida?
I don't know.
No? Do you like Florida?
Yes.
Do you have any friends there?
A lot.
Who's your best friend?
One that, Mally, she lives in my street.
Mally, she lives on your street. Do you know Mally?
Yeah, she is my friend's sister.
All right, okay, she's your friend's sister. Okay, and do you see, what's the name of your friend?
Jeffrey,
Do you see him every day?
almost every day.
Do you go, are you in the same class?
No.
You're not. Is he older than you?
No, he's not.
Is he younger than you?
Yes, he is.
How much younger is he than you?
About a year.
He's about a year younger. How long have you known him?
About 2 years.
For about 2 years, okay. And how long have you known Mally?
About 2 years.
What's the name of your school in Orlando?
Heathrow Elementary.
Heathrow Elementary. Okay. Does your brother go to the same school?
Yes.
All right. Who's your favorite teacher?
That I have. I have 2.
You have 2 favorite teachers. What are their names?
Miss Langevin and Miss Timmons.
Miss Timmons. Okay. Is Miss Timmons older than me or younger than me?
Older.
She's older than me. That's old. All right. Okay. And does she speak Spanish?
No, she doesn't.
All right. And what does she teach at the school?
She teaches, I don't know, a lot of
Homeroom?
stuff.
Okay, a lot of stuff. A lot of different things. Okay. And was Miss Timmons your teacher last year?
No, she wasn't.
Okay. And when are you going back to Florida? Next week?
No.
In next month?
Yes.
Or do you want to go back to Florida or do you prefer to come to Spain?
I don't know.
All
I like
right.
both.
You like both. Okay, now at home with your parents, do you normally speak English or Spanish?
I want to speak English, but they make me speak Spanish.
They make you speak Spanish. Do you get upset?
Not really.
Not really. Is it easy or difficult for you to speak Spanish?
I don't know why, but here it's easier and there it's harder.
It's harder. And do you have a Spanish class at school?
No.
You don't. Are there any Spanish teachers in your school?
Voluntary teachers.
Okay, volunteer teachers. Have you ever taught Spanish?
Not really.
Ask me if I have ever taught Spanish.
Have you ever taught Spanish?
Yes, I have. Ask me if I like to teach Spanish.
Do you like to teach Spanish?
Not really. Ask me why.
Why don't you like to teach Spanish that much?
It's too difficult to teach. Too many verb conjugations. Fui, fuistes, fui, fue, fuimos, fuistes, fueron. Comí, comiste, comió. It's very difficult to learn Spanish. All right? Ask me if I know Spanish well.
Do you know Spanish well?
Yes, I do. Ask me if I have a perfect accent.
Do you have a perfect accent?
No, I don't. Ask me why.
Why don't you have a perfect accent?
Because I didn't have the same opportunity you had to learn it from the time I was a little boy. Ask me how old I was when I started learning Spanish.
How old were you when you started learning Spanish?
I was 13. Ask me how old I was when I started learning Spanish seriously.
How old were you when you
Started?
started Spanish seriously?
I was 20. Ask me how long it took me to learn Spanish well.
It took.
Ask me how long it took me to learn.
How long did it take you to learn Spanish well?
All right, it took me about 3 years to learn Spanish well. All right, and I'm still learning. All right, and ask me if my wife speaks Spanish.
Does your wife speak Spanish?
Yes, she does. Ask me why.
Why does she speak Spanish?
Because she's from Spain. Ask me if my wife is from Valladolid.
Is your wife from Valladolid?
No, she's not. Ask me where she's from.
Where is she from?
She's from here. She's from Madrid. And ask me how many children we have.
How many children do you have?
We have 2 children. Ask me how old they are.
How old are your two children?
27 and 23. Yes. Ask me if the 27-year-old is a girl.
Is the 27-year-old a girl?
Yes, she is. Ask me what her name is.
What is her name?
Her name is Andrea. All right. Ask me if I call her Andrea.
Do you call her Andrea?
Yes, I do. Ask me if her friends call her Andrea.
Her friends
Do her friends?
Do her friends call her Andrea?
No, they don't. Ask me what they call her.
What do they call her?
They call her Andy. Andy. All right. Do you know anybody by the name of Andy?
No.
You don't? All right. And ask me if she has finished school.
Has she finished school?
Yes, she has. Okay. Ask me where she studied.
Where did she study?
Perdona?
Where did she study?
She studied here in Madrid and in England. Okay. And ask me if she has ever been on television.
Has she ever been on television?
Yes, she has, several times. Ask if she comes to this television studio every day.
Does she come to this television studio every day?
No, she doesn't. Ask me how often she comes.
How often does she come?
Once in a blue moon. Do you know the expression? Once in a blue moon.
Yes, I do.
De Pascos a Ramos. It means
once in a while.
very once in a while, not very often. Ask me when the last time was she was here.
When was the last time she was here?
About 2 years ago. In this
2
studio, about 2 years ago. All right. And ask me if my son speaks Spanish and English perfectly.
Does your son speak Spanish and English perfectly?
Yes, he does. Okay. Is this the palm of my hand or the back of my hand?
Palm of your hand.
It's the palm of my hand, okay. Do you know how to read palms? No?
No.
Do you know how to read palms?
No.
You don't. Ask me if I know how to read palms.
Do you know how to read palms?
Yes, I do. Let me see your hand, okay? All right. This is your lifeline. Ask me if you have a long lifeline.
Do you have a long
Do I? Ask me if you have a long lifeline.
Do I have a long lifeline?
Yes, you do. All right. Okay. And do people in the United States read palms?
I don't know.
All right. Okay, well, tell your brother to tell me to unbutton my sleeve.
Tell him to unbutton his sleeve. Can you unbutton your sleeve, please?
Yes, I can. Now, tell me to roll it up.
Can you roll up your sleeve, please?
What am I doing, Christina?
You're rolling up your sleeve.
I'm rolling up my sleeve. Ask me why.
Why are you rolling up your sleeve?
Because I need to get to work. All right. Tell me to unbutton the other sleeve.
Can you unbutton your right sleeve?
Yeah. What am I doing, Christina?
You're unbuttoning your sleeve.
And now what am I doing?
You're rolling your sleeve up.
I'm rolling my sleeve up. Am I rolling it up quickly or slowly?
Slowly.
You're rolling it up?
You're rolling it up slowly.
Okay, fine. Yes. And ask me why I'm rolling up my sleeves.
Why are you rolling up your sleeves?
Because I want to tell the audience, the people here, that they need to roll up their sleeves to learn English. It takes a lot of work. For these children, it's not difficult because Alex and Christina have grown up in the United States. Their parents are Spanish, so they have 2 languages at home. They are very fortunate. Alex was born in Italy, in Venice, but soon the family moved to the United States. And Christina was born in Phoenix, Arizona, the capital of Arizona. And now the family lives in Orlando, Florida, the home of Disney World. They're very lucky. They can go to Disney World or to SeaWorld or to Universal Studios anytime they want, okay? But they are fortunate for more reasons, is because they have 2 languages at home every day. They have Spanish at home with their parents, and the moment they open the front door of their house, they have English in the school. And that will give them 2 languages perfectly. And you notice they're 9 years old and 7 years old, and they speak perfectly, both languages. And probably you and your children and your colleagues and your friends don't have that opportunity. I didn't have that opportunity. I had to learn Spanish the hard way, which means by studying a lot and paying attention to every detail, every verb, every conjugation, every adjective, every adverb, every conjunction, and trying to assimilate it and apply it. But It takes time, and I os animo, os aliento a hacerlo. I encourage you to make an effort, because unfortunately for you and for me, we didn't have this opportunity. But we have to go. We'll be back in just a few minutes for another half-hour segment of Vaughan and Vivo. So don't go away. We'll be right back, okay? All right. See you in 5 minutes.